though we can say that Dalton's theory is a successful attempt in understanding about the nature of atom, but it is contradicted by some modern researches. As the modern researches, as the technology grows, some modern researches come in existence. So we come to know more about the Dalton's theory, that whether the postulate which is given by Dalton is correct or not. So there are some contradiction, right, in Dalton's atomic theory by the modern atomic theory. So now we are going to learn what is modern atomic theory. So we start from the Dalton's point also. Okay, or you can also say that what are the failure of Dalton's atomic theory. So the very first point what Dalton said that atoms are indivisible, means which we cannot divide. But when the research, when the discovery of electron, proton and neutron, it comes in existence. So now what we come to know atom is no longer said to be indivisible. We can divide atom into subatomic particles, right? We can divide the atoms into subatomic particles. What are the subatomic particles? Electron, proton and neutron. So the first postulate of Dalton's is proved wrong, that the atoms are indivisible. We can divide the atom into subatomic particles, electron, proton and neutron. Then Dalton said the atoms of same element are same in all the respect. But listen, do you ever heard the word isotope? If you not heard, see here. What you are going to see here? It is 1, it is 3. These 3 are the atoms of the same element, right? I written only hydrogen, hydrogen, hydrogen. So these 3 are the atoms of the same element only. See, here I am writing below the atomic number, and here is the mass number. We will learn later on what is atomic number, what is mass number. But what you have to observe right now, what you have to concentrate, just pay attention here that these 3 elements, means the atoms of these 3 elements, they are having same atomic number, but their mass number is different. Is it visible to you? 1, 2, 3. So the atoms which are the atoms of the same element which are having same atomic number but different mass number are said to be isotopes. Okay. So when there is a discovery of isotopes, so that postulate of Dalton that atoms of same element are same in all respect, it cannot be correct. We can't say it is correct, because atoms of same element, they may be different because of different atomic weight, because of their different atomic mass, right? Similarly, what Dalton said, atoms of different element are different in all respect. Again, it is also not true. Isobars, by the discovery of isobars, you know what are isobars? Isobars are the atoms of different element which are having same mass number, different atomic number. Their atomic number is different, but their mass number is same. And when their mass number is same, so those atoms, they are having some similarity in some of the properties. Okay, so what we can say that atoms of different element may be same in some respect. Okay, so what Dalton said, atoms of different element are different in all the respect, but this point again we cannot say it is true. Is it clear to you? Then what Dalton said, the atoms always combine in a simple whole number ratio. Atoms always combine in simple whole number. But we are having the example of protein. What are protein? Proteins are the polymers. Proteins are the complex compound, right? What are protein? These are the complex compound, these are the polymer. Polymer, the word itself means poly means many, mer means unit, which is having more units, polymer. So it is a large compound. It is also, we can say that proteins are polymers of amino acid. So what Dalton said that only small atoms always combine in a small whole number ratio. It again proves wrong, that atoms they can form a larger compounds also. Is it clear to you? Clear? Now, nowadays we can see it need not necessary only whole number of atoms can take part in a reaction. Atoms can take part in a reaction in fractions also. By modern researchers, it is proved. So these are some contradiction in Dalton's atomic theory, or you can say that the postulates of modern atomic theory. So what are the dissimilarity between the Dalton's atomic theory and modern atomic theory? First one, indivisibility, we can divide the atom. Even indestructibility, we can construct atom also by the process of artificial transmutation, by giving them alpha, beta or gamma rays, that you will learn later in nuclear chemistry. Okay, then atoms of by the discovery of isotope, the atoms of similar element, they may be different in some respect. By the discovery of isobars, we can say that atoms of different element, they may be same in some respects. Then, as we know that proteins are the large organic compounds, so the organic compounds are the example that atoms can combine in large number also. So now the question arises, if all the points are proved wrong, so no any similarity between the Dalton's theory and modern theory? Yes, there is one point which is similar in both, in modern atomic theory as well as in Dalton's atomic theory. What is that point? So what is the, till now what we learned, these are the dissimilarity. Now what is the similarity? So beta, what is the similarity between Dalton and modern atomic theory? According to Dalton, that atoms are the smallest particle which can take part in a chemical reaction. So similarly, in the modern atomic theory also we are saying that atoms are the smallest particles which take part in a chemical reaction. So this one point is the similarity between Dalton's theory and modern atomic theory. Okay? So I hope you got. So prepare well. What is Dalton's atomic theory? What are the contradictions? What are the similarity between Dalton and modern atomic theory? And what is the difference between Dalton's and modern atomic theory? Okay? So prepare this well.